better. On my grind, it's 24/7.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. White, Tony. Hey, uno.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jerry Jones.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Back into the hands of Travis Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Take right open. Go.
2nd down, Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Easy. Read 54. 11, add it. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, his tight end screen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Sink right. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Red on red. Done. 11. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11. Hey, kill.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
Texans.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
On play action. Stroud. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Hey, uno more. Hey, stop. 11. Buggy.
To throw is Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Kirk is the motion man.
Walk to the right.
Slot man in motion left.
Look to hot.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Schultz, the motion man.
Speed left. Why Tony? South.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Rip, 23. Go. Let's go. Get hot. Hot. 13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. Here's those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Take right open.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The 2-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Look the hot.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Zico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Go. 11.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 13, Luke. 30 left.
To throw is Lawrence. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato.
They'll try and run for the 1st with ETN. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11, Agate. Focus. Hot. Hey, kill. Sink right. Here we go.
Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Lawrence. And And this ball incomplete on third down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Let's go.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Texans. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action for Lawrence. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Third-year man, Will Anderson. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. Down the right sideline. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 59 on the play. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Pass caught by Hunter. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
11.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Throwing back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jerry. Chance to take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Done. It's a hunt.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Third and 7.
On the red. Go. Hot. 11, Agate. Go, let's go. 30 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop this for Etienne. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
This one caught left side. That's Strange. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Jacksonville, 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run it here with Etienne. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
And down to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 11.
Rip, 23. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, Ginger. Stack. 13, Luke.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The veteran, Danico Autry. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. Look at diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator and they yelling.
Let's go. It's on. It's on time.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught at the floor. And he's into the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, lock, go. Hey, tomato. Cut. Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got strain. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. To throw is Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Third down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Think right open.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 23.
From the 23, this is second and 3. Now, Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And he will get into the end zone and hook the lead up by two more. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, it's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On second down, Stroud. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And 10 yards to go.
Now Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He'll let one go deep for Kirk. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
They go play action, Lawrence. Firing right side, brought in by 1 yard.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
second down, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Hey, Ron. Hey, hot. 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. Lawrence now. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Gun. Take right open.
Lawrence. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Will Anderson. What a first month he is putting together. That's his fourth sack already. Back to throw. Mullins. Catch made right side by Thomas. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Mullins. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they will finally run him down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. To throw, it's Stroud. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. 3rd and long. Here's Mills. Got his man. It's Hurts. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Mills to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing is Mills. That is caught to the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Texans 23.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
now faking the give. Way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
To throw, Mullins. Rolling to the left. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. A give for Etienne, heading right. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option. To run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On fourth down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Mills now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Mills. Flush to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Mills. Looking free downfield, it's Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Mills. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over here just past the 30.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage, we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way